You're being doxxed right now, by the way. I figured since this series is apparently the toilet of the channel, it's just
what does that mean?
Any low effort, we're just like, just put it in there. We don't got topics. We got nothing to talk about.
You talking about this game? Are you talking about this game?
Just put it in the background. It'll be fine.
Okay.
It's having to update because Xbox One sucks, and I told you this years ago.
I still submit that people should not be looking at my deets right now.
Hey, people have looked at mine.
No, you got all hung up about your deets.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they weren't on there. I do really hope you haven't put your address into this, because at this point you're already you're at greater risk for Microsoft themselves.
Let's see. Let's look. Yeah, it's there. Full 50 gigs.
But is it going to play from there? Or
I would not assume
50 gigs. How big is... I recently downloaded Fallout New Vegas. I think it was less than that. Then again, it's an older game, so that's not exactly a fair comparison.
Well, that's what I was about to say. This is a fairly extensive...
I want to know if you can mod Epic games as much as Steam, because that's the one thing Steam seems to have a monopoly on. Because Epic literally gave away Fallout New Vegas for free. I think it was some anniversary thing, and I was like,
once
whoa.
you have the so food for thought, folks. Apparently, the actual USB option does work. It's just incredibly obnoxious.
But don't do it, because
of course
the 360 or the Xbox One hates you.
Themicrosoft decided long ago that
these
their
are
clientele can go suck a big pile of
PCs.
Fast. Yeah.
Fast, were you going to say fast food?
I was... No.
I'll admit, I'm a fan of these fatter bottles than these ultra thin boys.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the thin boys either. It makes you
feel
a little bit like you're drinking...
These are a little bit old school. They feel like how it used to be. Let me see how much volume we can get away with on this TV.
Syncing data.
Yay, I'm not at all surprised.
But I'm assuming that it will, because it's doing this, that it will actually maintain or save.
Oh, ho, ho. Percentages.
Oh, lovely.
So it won't install, it'll just sync, which is the same thing, because Microsoft hates you. All right, well, let's pretend as though we had our off topic, and then once this starts, we'll just transition. Depending on how long this takes, we could just be like, the first hour is us. Oh, never mind. Okay, it's going up at a reasonable height.
I do think that Xbox, so again, if I don't know how much got on the actual recording, but
I don't either.
The 360 is
I'm not trying
certainly
this week.
Where they peaked. They apexed right at the 360, and then it went.
This is the best so far.
Yeah, it's good.
That's the best orange. So Dublin, I was not aware.
Dublin.
I know
it's a Texas brand.
I know that every state has like a famous city in it. Technically, like, I was going to try to give examples that weren't Texas, but I know that there's there'll be in Athens, in some random Athens, Indiana, or something like that. But I can't help but feel like Texas has a lot of them.
Well, it's gigantic. What do you expect?
I mean, not so much so, because that there's Paris, Athens, apparently there's Dublin, there's a London. That's there's a lot that I would not have guessed.
There's also cities in Texas that are literally named Melissa, simply because it's like, what do you want to call this one? Let's call this one Doug. It's like...
But I'm saying, I mean, maybe other states have as many, quote, famous cities names that they've just co-opted. But maybe it's just that we live near most of them in Texas, because apparently Athens is like half an hour from here. And then there's Palestine, and that's not a city, but I mean, Paris. I just think it's kind of odd.
I actually worked in Paris for a bit.
But anyways, Dublin is a brand, apparently, also of orange
Texas
sodas.
Brand, and it's good.
This tastes like...
Looks like the Umbrella Corporation maybe is craft soda, but...
The Umbrella? Oh. I thought you were talking about the Umbrella Corporation. I'm thinking Resident Evil. I'm like, Umbrella Corporation? Where do you see that on here? No, I think that's just what it's called. Texas Orange Craft. I think it's just they're telling you it's a craft soda.
Oh.
1891? Wow.
They've been doing
That's
this
older
for a
than
while.
that's basically as old as Coke. I'm almost certain that the mic is going to be picking up that background sitar, but like I said, I don't care this week. I'm cutting loose.
What has caused you to be so...
You told me you didn't want to care this week.
So I get to dictate what we care about and what we don't?
Well, there's a slight degree of, like, freedom.
Well, I think...
Just you go, whatever happens, happens. I'm fine with that from time to time.
Yeah, exactly. I think that it comes a point...
I may not even edit
you're
this.
You're gonna get all types on this channel. You're gonna
Seriously,
get times that we're gonna be very serious.
This is like what the Sprecher
And other-
orange was trying to be, but hopefully there will be no nasty aftertaste.
I actually am tasting a delightful
Because it has the same kind of
Linger.
honeyish sweetness.
but it's not honey.
No, it's not
nuts.
exactly honey, but it's a whatever sweetened...
It's that high fructose.
Whatever. I don't know. Well, that actually probably... That's very possible.
Contains... Oh, it is cane sugar.
Because
Look at that.
unlike... What did we have the other one last week? There was 2 oranges last week. One of them was the soap. And what was the other one?
I think I just drank tar.
Because the Sprecher or whatever was good at first because it had a similar kind of very smooth.
Yeah.
Because the thing about orange and any citrus soda is that it can be kind
This
of
one's
harsh.
also a little less
This is a lot-
disconcerting as far as the color.
It's
It's a little less like...
I mean, I think if we
radioactive.
poured it out, it would be, because last time we used it in a cup and it stood out more. In the bottle, it looks like it's supposed to be like that.
This one's good.
I like this a lot. So hopefully, as long as this doesn't go weird in the end, this would take the new #1 for orange sodas.
Oh, I'm a
'Cause I don't
ninny.
like-
I've been able to push start this whole time.
Yeah, I didn't tell you. Because some orange
Yeah, I
sodas
didn't tell
are
you.
too aggressive. Like the acidity is way too much, whereas this is very smooth because of, I'm assuming, whatever sugar they use.
The yellow dye #6.
It very well could be some kind of
Oh no, it's the gum. It's gum
gum acacia.
acacia.
Dublin, Texas, though. That's positively Dublin. They're positively delicious.
This is going to be
Caffeine
one that'll
free
end up being
and
like
very low
this will be
sodium.
the one that ends up like the Silly Buggers one that we couldn't quite get recorded for Civilization when you just ended up mashing a ton of memes in there.
Well,
as
no, that was because the game crashed.
Yeah,
So I hope that doesn't happen.
Well, the game shouldn't crash unless it's
Unless
struggles and
Xbox
chokes to
hates us
play it
again.
off of the USB, which
Well, that could very well happen.
it seems like it.
Wow,
might
that's a remarkable rendering. It actually looked like something you'd do in Blender. Yeah,
Wait a
this,
minute, what are you going to do to me, Blender?
this is actually I'm quite fond of that. Seriously, this looks like a Blender photorealism course.
That's actually what you've said. Welcome to
Whoop,
session
whoop.
1. We're going to talk
Hang
about...
on.
You just...
Do I detect screen tearing? Spin around.
I can spin around.
No, it doesn't appear to be. Maybe that was just a loading
You
glitch.
just changed to like almost like a golf narration.
I'm still loving our teal colored armor. There's something about that
We're
color.
going to be talking about
You wanted to talk about colors.
be
Let's talk
talking
about
about-
colors.
smoothing.
Well, no, if you want to do the Blender, you got to get on the Aussie accent because Blender Cookie's like the
What?
guy.
What?
There's a YouTube channel called Blender Cookie.
Oh,
who's like the most famous.
You're not gonna furnish us with an attempted Aussie accent.
No, because he's got a. I mean, his isn't just generic Aussie. He's actually got a unique voice.
Now, what's
But
the
he's
actual
famous, of
difference when
course,
it
because
comes?
he's like the authority on Blender if you're looking for free tutorials.
I imagine that there are obviously people that have this down to a science, but what is the actual
Blender or this game or Aussie accents?
Yes, I was going to say the idea of Kiwi versus Aussie and what the actual distinctions are.
Much higher ease. I don't mean ease
they
as in
hold it
making
like
it
you
easy.
just did for
I don't mean that the ease as in it's easy, but like Well, the example is obviously the Moanas. Yeah, we have. There's no fish. It's like every vowel is secretly an E.
They just sneak E's everywhere.
Oh my gosh, I fooled Adam Savage into thinking they was drop bears. Whereas Aussies don't do that. Aussies put R's into things where they don't belong, I find.
I don't know what that would... And Stinking Bishop. That's the... What's his name?
Well,
the Aussie... was. I don't know what that would even sound like as far as putting R's in random spots. Ready to the gods and...
I'm trying to think of an example and it's escaping me.
Okay.
Well, it's like how you'd say, like...
Where are we...
when they say so, it's more like sar.
Yeah, that's the weird, like, they say par rather than paw.
Well, the British do that too, so I'm not sure that that's unique to the Australians. That might just be an Anglo thing, but...
Yeah, but that's always weirded me out. I don't know. I get
like,
that...
what should I do?
Yeah.
And I mean, if that's probably a localized thing. I'm sure someone's going to be like, we don't talk like that in Brisbane. That's a Sydney thing. But
Wallaby, didgeridoo. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I see the R. Yeah.
See, so if you that's my this random white guy's version of an Australian.
This random white guy.
If you just put R's where they don't belong, and if you want to be a Kiwi, make everything an E.
That's the name of this episode. Some random white guy.
And if you just want to be South African, be drunk.
What?
I'm teasing.
This computer installer.
No, the South African accent is like a Kiwi accent.
Oh, but
then weird. Because that's what I would say, is that South African is easily mistaken for Kiwi, except they'll occasionally be like, I don't know what you just said. I don't mean to be rude to South Africans. I knew some South Africans. They're cool people, but they do talk kind of funny. I don't know what you're doing. You take care of this. I'm going to enjoy whatever this is.
I just jumped from the sky, pal.
It was like my favorite thing in the Hobbit video game, which we should actually try to do one day, because it's a great game that no one talks about, but of course it's an Xbox game and it's hard to record for that reason. But
is he ringing the bell? He's ringing the bell.
Either that or he's sounding some kind of a horn. But there was the level with the trolls where you're supposed to sneak around, and you could because you had a
sneak in the bed.
Exactly, they used to say that, but then you also had your slingshot, and you could pelt them with rocks, and they'd be like, "Must be the rain." It'd be like, heavy rain, heavy feather. This guy looks like Kratos.
If he had some crater in his face, what's going on with the side of his face? The mole on the...
Look at the jaws. Those are jowls.
This guy looks like the shark and
you mean the Mr.
quasi-amphibian shark man.
The shark guy from the new Suicide Squad? Because that's what I'm thinking. Played by Sylvester Stallone?
No, he actually does look like Sylvester Stallone.
Okay, he doesn't look like Sylvester Stallone.
Got cut off.
He looks like the shark in the new Suicide Squad, played by Sylvester Stallone. That movie came out, I think.
Stylized, I imagine.
No, he looks like a shark. I don't think it looks anything like him.
Okay. That man has a port in the side of his face. That's how he eats. He doesn't even open his mouth.
I think that's an unwise placement for a piercing.
Well, I would agree.
This dude is the size of a freaking nuclear waste facility. I don't think he needs our help.
He kills. Oh, okay.
If so, help me. If this guy actually needs our help killing these things, I don't want him on our team anymore.
Yeah, but I don't think
whatever's happening to you is bad.
I'm supposed to be killing him, not.
No, he's your friend.
Yeah, it says defeat. I imagine.
I thought we. Okay, did we not? We have one big guy in our team. Maybe this isn't him. I just got my big guys confused. I'm big guy racist. All big guys look the same to me.
All big guys look the same. Terror tank. I didn't.
Neither of those are particularly. He says no to that.
He says,
and he says, "Give me your hiney."
Nah, don't poke me in the hiney.
What is it you're attempting to do to him?
I'm not sneaking behind him the way I feel like I ought to.
Well, I don't think you are either.
There we go.
Perhaps you should do something about that.
Cut you in the hindquarters.
Oh, he says no.
But I say yes.
Well, okay. Let's see how that goes.
Apparently not well.
That's very nice. I'm liking this a lot.
It's not. Going to carve you.
I don't think you're carving anything except your own tombstone.
Just okay. Can I
What
get
was
around?
that Benny Hill kind of? I want a stealth version of the Benny Hill theme. What? Why is he orange? What's happened to him? Did you puke all over him? Or did he puke all over himself?
Into a okay. What?
Is a big limesicle? What happened to him?
We could kick.
What is he covered in? That looks like hideous vomit.
Okay, he has 0.
Oh, I bet you it probably was some kind of puke from one of these hideous animals. I like how he's just getting on the action. I don't want you.
I want his hindquarters, not yours.
Well,
Sorry.
He wants yours, though.
I want.
Rock, paper, scissors. Whose hindquarters gets them? Uh-oh.
It's
No chance
no
for you.
chance for me.
Mulch. Uh-oh. He's going to pull the Bane treatment on you.
Oh, dear.
Goodness me. Well, his hand, your face is gone.
Wait a minute.
His hand is your new head.
Coming up. It's gone.
Whoops, sword broken. What does that mean? Oh, is that a thing this game introduces? Now I don't have a sword? Thanks for that. Now I have to fight with my bare fists.
That just makes it more fun. No, you can use your little weird ghost
Sword.
spear.
Well, that's not
Whatever he
very
has.
good, though. Thanks for this.
Well, is that actually true?
Well, he broke the sword, so I
Now
mean, he
he's
must do
gotten
something.
so big.
Oh, that other guy must
He's
be our
going
guy.
to. What other guy?
Booth?
Just had a fight. Where were you?
Well, Booth is dead. I don't think I know about any of these people. Brawl Master, good for him. I don't care. I want to look at my big boys. New unknown captains. You mean one? There's one unknown captain. Hey, Ronk! Isn't he on our team? Which I know one of these big fellas is ours. Asbror, it's not him. Bruise? That's an excellent name for a guy that big. I want him on our team.
I think he already is. Is that
Is
the
that
guy?
what the blue means?
Yeah.
Mug. Mug the Tyrant. Well, that's a different sentence. One I could actually agree with this time. Boo Boo the Sneak. Oh no, they call him the Sneak. All right, so Bruise. Good for him. I like him. Notice. I don't want to notice him. I want to look, zoom in on him. There he is.
But Bruce wants you to notice him.
Bruise.
Keep looking at that guy's hindquarters. Mine are sitting right here.
Using mainly Bruise, will infiltrate the orc stronghold and become the king of Mordor.
What on earth am I looking
Bruce.
at? That?
Stakuga!
No, I'm talking about that punk rock reject to your left. Right there.
Left. This guy, he's
This,
ours.
no, up front.
Well, we already... Oh, him.
No, one
This
more.
guy? Why is
What?
he punk rock?
What is with his hair?
What's with
It's
his
green and
dopey
it
smile?
looks like-
You've angered him now. He's like, I could be Fisham. I never knew my father. Scoth. Why does that sound like
The
a
wrestler?
crossover between... It's
Sounds
a metal
like-
ska mix.
No,
Scoth.
it's a Klingon name. Scoth.
Now there's a topic to talk about. I like Klingons.
Okay.
Ooga Kooga!
You gotta.
Ooga Kooga watches! That's the most complicated.
Who watches? If you just run it all together, it sounds like that's his name. It's just
Wait.
Ooga Kooga who watches.
Ooga, well, because that's the most strange. It's a pylon of strangeness. What is he fighting? I need to make sure he wins. Because I like him. Okay, zoom out far enough for me to see. He's fighting against the big lad. He needs our help. Because he's fighting against this big fella.
So
I want him on our team.
Take the big fella out because
Ooga,
he's the punk rock reject.
Og
Anyway.
the Snowflake, Kuga, Goond.
He probably tried out for Hoopstank and couldn't do it.
But that's not punk. Hoobastank wasn't a punk band.
That's true.
I'm just saying, Skoth sounds like it could be a name for some dumb genre of ska crossed with metal.
Skoth.
Well, now why do I have a sword? The guy broke my sword, so what am I using now? Does this game have sword upgrades or like?
Is it just that it makes it like a wooden sword?
Wooden
sword.
I don't know the controls anymore. It's been like 2 months. I want to see my inventory. Well, there's my sword. It doesn't appear to be made of wood.
I thought my blade was bent on swing.
Where is okay? There must be some way. There we go.
I was about to say, how many times are you gonna look at that map?
Well, because it felt like it wasn't doing the same thing every time. Where is my sword option? Okay, so this is a level 1 sword. So whatever sword we had, it doesn't take our swords away. Oh, and I even have better ones. Okay, well then I'm not that concerned. Oh, that's cool. It's not quite as good as this, but
let's use that.
1 attack point. I'm willing to make that sacrifice to be cool. Because I'm insecure like that. All right.
Just like the people who make aesthetic choices in MMO games.
I actually am one of those because I'm like, the min-maxing kind of takes all the fun of it out.
Well, that I don't disagree with you, but
I'm like, I'd rather use the stuff that looks good because that fits the character. Because again, it's an RPG. You should RP your G. All right, let's go save my boy from whatever he's
certain demise
about it to do. This is a new place.
Violent enema.
I don't know why that was your choice of words.
I'm just saying.
Which one is he? Is he not marked? I'm supposed to know him.
Whoever's the owner of the
set waypoint. Come on, where's my guy? Kuga the Wicked. Asbor. Well, he's the guy.
He's the guy who's.
He's the guy he's fighting. So I guess if I follow him, then I'll probably find the other guy. But do I have to do it again? Tozoshi? Oh, that's the name of the outpost. I thought that was the name of that guy. I was like, his name is Tozoshi? Wow, the controls of this game thoroughly flummox me. Okay, see, I pressed that one, and sometimes I swear I pressed 2 different buttons, and this map screen has come up twice. I'm going to press the opposite of that button. Okay, see, this is what I wanted.
It works.
It doesn't make any sense. Where's me folks? Have I not set my waypoint properly? It's not set, that's why. I must have you. All right.
That sounds like the beginnings of a great.
There's my boy.
New pop song. What kind of nonsense, gravity-defying?
I'm a spirit elf.
Yeah, but that was like.
Oh, and there's intel. Give me your noodle.
I don't think you want to say that.
Come on. Spill your brain juice. Tell me what this guy's weakness is. I guess I should know that. No, wait, what? No.
No.
I just wanted the intel on him. Well, can I not get intel on him?
Details. Go back down. Can you not
Death threat push details? Oh, so do I already know? Oh, okay, I already know his stuff. Well, then I'll have you tell me about the Shadow Man. Push crimp?
That sounds like the biggest brown noser ever.
Push crimp.
Push crimp.
He sounds like he should be a goblin, not Mark.
Get over here.
I won't deny though.
And lick my boot.
Them gains is strong. He's got his workout game going really well.
Just
but,
his arms. He's got iron. He's iron arms grabs.
Hang on. Let's see. Does he skip leg day? The cameras won't tell me.
That's why. Because he does.
Well, he's wearing baggy pants, so he very well might. But
he's trying to
the jury's
bunch him
still
up
out
to make it
That
like
face
he's-
ain't right. All right, well, now I know another guy I've got to have on my team. All right, bye. I just needed that stuff. I've got a fight to intervene in. Oh, and no doubt took away my focus on the guy because I pushed the wrong target thing again. Colors. You said something about colors. Oh, no, Klingons. I was going to talk about
Go ahead.
Klingons. Because Klingons are cool.
Try to defend your...
I don't need to defend it.
Are you planning on...
You haven't watched anything that I saw. I mean,
that's
you have no
true,
clue
but
what I'm talking about.
What I'm saying is...
I could be saying the Ferengi are good guys for all you know.
You could also say that you were planning to learn Klingon, and I would say...
No, I'm not that big of a nerd.
Not yet.
No, I'm seriously not. I don't know that I ever would. Although, from what I understand, Klingon is better developed than Elvish in terms of it actually is complete.
Well,
like,
that
you could
wouldn't
learn to speak
surprise
it
me.
and actually speak it fluently. Whereas Elvish is not complete enough a language that you could use it in modern day. Then again, I'm not sure how complete Klingon is. All I know is that Hamlet has been successfully translated into it and performed. So, that'll tell you all you need to know.
If you want to speak like an Old English, sure.
What?
I suppose.
You wouldn't be speaking like an old... What?
My point is, if you're translating Hamlet, you're not using words from modernity, certainly. I mean,
Well, so?
I'm just saying that
If anything, that makes it all the more impressive.
the disabling of yon. I mean, like, that's
That's not even as bad as Shakespeare is.
well, that's true.
Anyways, I am not that committed because...
See how she lays a hand upon her cheek? That I may touch that hand, that I may kiss that cheek.
Summon. I gotta summon someone? Search the outposts for Ooga Kooga who watches. Ooga Kooga, Ooga Kooga. Where's he at? I'm watching you, Ooga Kooga. What should we call him? As a nickname. Koog? Hey, Koog.
Coog.
There's a lot of intel around here. Are you looking straight at me, bro? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna suck your spinal fluid out through your eyes. Well, I guess we'll learn about some of this stuff. Unknown War Chief, Two Horn. Who am I?
Oh gosh!
Face.
He needs a friend.
No, he doesn't.
Look at him.
He
He's
needs
almost
to take the stick out and learn to relax. Ew,
He's
he
got
drools a
drool.
lot. Like, that's not a little, that's a lot. Alright, get out of here. Oh, I forgot that now when I get intel, attack that guy for me, thanks. Oh, wait, intervene. I got places to be. Do my bidding, slave. Alright, I'm searching for the man who watches. Didn't watch that, though. Anyways, do you have any context for this, or am I just
Not
gonna be
enough.
geeking out
Again,
about nothing?
you're welcome to do so because I at least have enough
All
context
I'm
with
saying-
my father, who I
Who was a Klingon, actually.
yeah, he was.
I just think that here's my take to make it into language that you will understand. I think as much as so we apparently found him, even though I don't know where he is. Wait, I don't want to defeat him. That's not what this was for. I thought I was I wanted to intervene in his
You're gonna
fight.
have to go over to. You're gonna have to lead him over to the other guy.
Well, no, I thought. Okay, well, hang on.
Can you
I
walk
see
away
big.
from
I see
this?
big fella over there. So, I guess I can't mark this target now. You're gonna change the target while I'm on the mission. Well, I don't want it. Well, I guess I can just let him kill me and
run
level him
away.
up. Woo-hee,
Well,
woo-hee.
that's certainly true too.
Wait, but this is big fat fella. Is this big fatty? All right, well, I'll just kill him. Why are you guys hanging out? I thought you guys were gonna fight later. Is this? It's like the WWE. It's all staged, and they're just hanging out backstage, going. Yeah, you haven't even started yet.
We're gonna fight you together, and then we're gonna fight each other.
That's not gonna make any sense. You're all just gonna confuse everybody. I don't want to be in the middle of such a large scrap. Can I single you guys out?
What?
Oh dear.
Okay. What? He's wearing a shirt.
That of all things is what confuses you right now.
I'm just saying, what is this?
That's okay. Well, this is an error. Let me out of here. I'm not even gonna know who's who anymore. I guess I know the big. Yeah, I know this is the target I want to take down. I suppose that's easy enough to remember. Get circumcised. It's a little religious advice from your local rabbi. Okay, this I don't like. I don't like this fight. I don't want to kill the guy I'm not here to kill. Come on. I cannot even see myself. All right, this was poorly conceived. I should reconsider. Don't mind me. I will be up here waiting for things to calm down. Okay, they can. I don't remember how to fight these things.
You don't.
There has to be some way to do it.
Not by rolling into posts.
Okay.
So now both of them level up.
Who
and
wants
they're
me?
Going to.
Oh, that was you. I ain't leveling you up. You're an imbecile. How did he do that from that far away? In your noodle. Okay, so the abandonment strategy is completely devoid of. Get out of here! I don't like you. I've just decided
The
that.
amount of foreskin from that circumcision.
I don't need to
make
consider
more
this.
than just a coin purse.
I don't need to consider. That's not what I've been making coin purses out of. Okay, now big guy, hello. You're the one. Okay, the guy is still singing. He's just gonna serenade us. He's gonna provide the backing track for this fight. Execute the butt. That's like the most. This is becoming somewhat of a surreal experience. I'm hacking up giant orc men while some weirdo serenades me with like faux opera music. Like, I'm in a strange headspace right now.
He continues saying "sing" over and over again, though. He's like,
"Is that what I?" Hearing much of
anything else.
Oh, see, how many times do I gotta do that before he just drops dead? Okay. I do not like your face. Oh, I just hardcore spanked him. Nope.
Don't spank me now.
I will, though. I'm gonna pummel your cheeks.
Don't say
that. Cheeks fall. Whoa. Spine.
He's
apparently
so ashamed
polarized.
with himself.
He's ashamed for how... What?
Vengeful? You wanted to kill that man!
Well, that might be why. He's like, you took my victory.
Maybe that's true.
Well, here, I'll give you another victory because I want to level you up. I'm fattening you like a child.
What? You know the way you do with your children?
Well, I mean, depending on your intentions. The witch in the house of candy, certainly. Where's the guy? I want to.
You're gonna just end it there?
I figured I made my point obviously enough. What is this? Can I pick?
You know,
if you're gonna eat them,
let me answer that by asking you.
Where's the child?
How much chuck would a witch chuck?
That's not even. Where is the guy? Here, kill me. I want you to level up. Yeah, do it. I'm Ben Kenobiing this. Come on, come at me. I'm liking your weird codpiece.
Wow.
Imagine if those were Ben Kenobi's last words.
I'm liking your weird codpiece.
It would apply, but look at that. He's got some kind of weird face. In a place you don't want a weird face.
Yeah, this one's good. No aftertaste.
Not yet. I think we've and truly passed along the point of...
is actually
what about your bottle?
on a glass level, which
your bottle's
would suggest
deformed.
which would suggest
I wonder if that perhaps a medical professional might need.
Well, certainly,
whoa.
certainly somebody who blows glass.
Okay,
I'm
well,
sorry.
thanks for that. He's picking more fights! Dude! Oh, that's wrong. Never mind.
You get all upset.
I was about to say, you can't just go picking fights all the time. That is a humorous looking... Look at his face! Oh.
I can't believe it.
He took my...
He took my only skin.
I made it into a koi bird. Alrighty, well, Goobu.
Seriously,
wrong.
though, like, what does that suggest? Is that just a recycled bottle? Does it mean that this was
I don't think it's anything
hand-blown?
we did. Like...
Well, I know that.
Well, I mean, like, if that were
I've not done
if that were a
anything to
plastic bottle, I'd assume that was, like, the way it got stored or something. But with glass, I don't know. That's weird.
this. Yeah.
Push crimp.
I'm telling you, push crimp
Why
is
does he
nothing
sound...
more
It
than
sounds
a
vaguely Russian. Like Pushkin.
Or
His name is-
Putin. I mean,
No, Pushkin's also a Russian
yeah,
surname.
but I'm just sure.
So, I don't know, Vladimir Pushkin. Well, let's... Okay, well, enough fiddling with orcs for now. Let's actually do something relevant. Okay. What? What? I don't want to kill that guy! Quit making me try to do it! I don't...
I remember there being a
go.
few. I don't want to go.
Quests before
I remember
dawn
there
complete.
being a few orcs that we tried to save, and it took us a good, probably 3 or 4 different times of avoiding missions before they were like, "All right, fine."
What, can I just walk away and will the mission cease? I don't want to kill the guy. The guy is... I like him. What was that? Anyways. Klingons.
Yeah. So what? I
That's
mean,
all-
what's their
I just
actual,
think-
you said something about like you would be able to say it in a more clear.
Oh, yes. I think, and this will be controversial, but I think when orcs are written well, they're actually similar to Klingons. And I think, obviously, Lord of the Rings is one of the few exceptions in that, because generally speaking, as much as I like the books, orcs are a fairly one-dimensional race. They're essentially like the scapegoat race, which is obviously their purpose, so that's not exactly a bad thing, but that makes them not that particularly interesting.
As opposed to.
Well, I think in a lot of other fantasy,
compared to what?
a lot of other fantasy worlds try to give orcs less of a they're just inherently evil and more of a they're not that. They try to at least give them some amount of, nuance.
Well, I feel like this.
I'm trying to think like
actually
the Elder
doesn't
Scrolls games do that reasonably. Well, no, they're still pretty unequivocally evil, but they do have personality. But that's not what I mean. Like individual orcs in this game have personality, but orcs as a race are still just evil. Pretty almost cartoonishly.
By what standard, though?
By the standard that they eat each other and spend all their time fighting.
Well, maybe that's not that bad a thing.
I'm
Who are you to say?
pretty sure Tolkien would say that. Pretty sure he felt this way. That's why he's slaughtered them en masse.
But how is he any better by slaughtering them en masse?
Because they're evil. That's kind of their whole thing. This is what I mean when I say as much as the books are great, that they're great sort of despite that. Oh, okay.
Sir, I'd like to help you with your bunions.
Paul's Bunyan Cream. I don't want to do this mission. Can I get out of this mission? I can unlock a skill. I don't know why I can do that now, but I can. Brutalize, poison, tendril. Ew. Why would you call it a tendril? I'm very clearly shooting arrows. Oh, this is the thing that sticks into the ground.
And does oh yeah.
Might as well. I feel like there's too many upgrades for this. I don't feel like I can really focus on them. Anyways, I'm still not making my point. Like, Elder Scrolls is an example of orcs that are a little bit more nuanced, where they're a warrior race, so they still retain a lot of their kind of gruff personalities, but they're far more complex in terms of they actually have a moral code and they're not just mindlessly evil.
Well, it's a bit like the scavengers from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Save that they're not a race, so I don't know why you'd...
Kind of.
No, they're just that's just a profession.
No.
Yes,
it's a collective of people. They were all from the same planet.
No.
They have multiple...
No! They were from all different... They didn't have homes. They were just space pirates.
Oh, well.
Like Yondu's blue and the other guy, and Sylvester Stallone was one of them.
Yeah, but wasn't he like the...
He was not blue, so he was clearly...
I'm not suggesting his color was the same.
Well, but you're suggesting that they all were one race.
No, they were not one race, but they certainly were one nation, if you want to call it that.
Well, in the sense that pirates, thieves stick together and whatnot, but I don't think that they were
Which is historically not true, based on axioms.
Pirates
no
were
honor
fairly...
and all that.
Well, sure, but I think that doesn't... Pirates did actually have a degree of, you don't mess with other people.
People have already known that we have a...
Okay, I need to figure out how to fight these things, since you're just going to never leave me alone.
For the idea that the whole honor amongst thieves...
Do I seriously just have to wait for it to attack me?
It should really not be an axiom, honestly.
Well, it depends on the nature of the thief.
Exactly.
You'll find that a lot of stereotypes for those kinds of people are often deliberately propagandistic. Vikings have a similar reputation where it's like, actually, they were some of the more civilized people in the medieval era. They had, rights and they washed themselves regularly. And yet there's the Vikings, they'll murder and eat your children. It's like, yeah,
those dirty Vikings.
That was pretty much all just propaganda. Okay.
Some kid that grew up on the ship. No, actually, they just took.
Whoop.
My family died in this skirmish, and I just became one of them.
Well, yeah, that's what's also why pirates had such a reputation, is that it was not at all uncommon for whenever your ship was boarded for half of the crew to be like, all right, we'll just join the pirates. So they had to start coming up with all these they'll do horrific things to you. It's like, oh, actually, no, they pay me better than you did. I want this animal dead.
Never any survivors. Well, then where did the stories come from, I wonder?
Eat that.
Eat. You couldn't come up with any more clever.
Well, because I thought I was going to use my elven rage on him, and then he died, so...
Eat my... Eat. Just...
I don't know what to do, but it's still trying to get me to go there.
So anyway, you like the notion of warrior class, interesting...
Well, because the thing about Klingons... in Next Generation, of course, because in the original series, they were the main villains. So I don't know how they were portrayed exactly, but in Next Generation, when they're actually a part of or not a part of, but allies of the Federation, they're much more interesting. And I find that I think they're... Because the thing that makes them interesting is that they're portrayed as this serious, warlike, always conflict and they fight. But they're actually quite I like the fact that they have very sort of rich and deep tradition, and it's just the fact that they don't ever share them with anybody, that no one knows what they are.
Well,
but I think that's kind of interesting, because they're just we just kind of keep to ourselves. We don't feel the need to share these things with you because we share them with ourselves. And I don't know. Perhaps there's a kindredness where I'm a race of people who just leave each other alone.
Well, and they also don't have anything to prove. Again, it's
okay. What about
when people go, "Oh, those guys don't know what they're talking about." It's a little bit of the.
Okay, no, jump out.
Okay, well, you can think that about us, but we're not gonna defend ourselves, certainly.
Well, I mean, and they have the whole somewhat stereotypical honor-based thing, a little bit Prince Zuko-ish. But
sure,
but. I don't know. They're not as one-dimensional, and I think that there's an interesting sort of nuance with the fact that they're portrayed as being simultaneously super tough and cutthroat, but then also having really developed arts and culture and literature and stuff. I think that that's a unique kind of blend that is done well. So I feel like if you're gonna write your orcs and you want them to be interesting, just make them Klingons. That's my 2 cents. Okay, am I still on this stupid mission? How far do I have to go?
But then you wonder whether it's just a red herring. Like, yeah, we got all this art and culture, and then you get in there, and you
It's brown and prickly.
It's brown and prickly.
Or they're brown and prickly.
I think it's a poop with a knife sticking out of it.
Oh, okay, well, whoops. I wasn't paying enough attention. You get to deal with stack of gack.
With stack of cack.
Wow, this is seriously quite nice.
Yeah, it's got no weird issues.
No soap as of yet.
Nope.
Anyways, you should watch The Next Generation because I find there's a lot of good archetypal. He's got the weird tit pouch.
Come again?
He's got it too. There's lots of orcs who have the weird nipple bag.
Nipple bag.
Look at him.
How do I press in?
I don't know.
Like
whatever the game tells you to do.
There.
See, nipple bag.
Oh,
it's like a fanny pack, but you wear it on your breasts.
Your breast bag.
Thank you for the breast hat. You should watch it because I think... The funny thing is, I think you would... Not only do I joke that you're Deanna Troi, I think you would actually also like Deanna Troi. And I think that's what makes...
Counselor Troi, yeah.
Yes. Because... I don't know. I think it's one of those shows that's well written enough that who your favorite character is can actually sort of say a lot about you. And not every series is like that.
See,
I like you just hammer that guy's butt and then leave.
That's kind of my MO. Oh dear, I'm just digging myself a hole.
I'm not getting you out of it.
That
neither.
was a follow-up to that previous statement.
It's still trying to get us to locate the guy. I don't want to do this. Can you not get out of this mission? Pick a different mission. Or just pick... Where's the main plot of this game? It appears to have left us behind. But anyways, you should watch it because you don't know anything about Worf as a character, and so if I tell you that he's one of my favorite characters, you won't know what that means.
That's true.
Because
gives you the freedom to not have to qualify it if I go, what?
Yeah, but it also means nothing, so it's like it doesn't actually tell you anything.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
For
those curious, Data is also a favorite character of mine. And I suppose those two together paint a very clear picture. And again, you don't know anything about what I'm saying.
That's true.
You would like it, I think.
I don't know.
I'm speaking that over
best.
you. I don't know. Pick a mission, or that. What is our actual quest at the moment? That's what we should really find out. Are you going to find out, or are you just...
That's what I'm... Okay, so as far as
58.
Gondor stuff, that's
He's
complete. So that's all. But how is it only 50-something% then?
I don't know. Perhaps we didn't do them correctly.
No more.
Oh, that's a shame. We've moved on from our goth phase. That one's locked, so we can't do that.
The
Ruse?
He's got his own quests.
The Etten.
That one is locked as well.
Nemesis. I don't want
that's
these.
What it's focused on right now.
Phallus. Available in Nurnen.
Phallic.
Phallus is available in Nurnen.
Phallus.
Go and claim your phallus.
He is coming. Cover your butt.
These are the expansion things. Well, it says we're a quarter of the way through the game. I guess we just gotta build an army and invade a place.
Yeah, but
Where should we invade?
That's the expansions? What is...
That's with Weird Lady.
Weird Lady.
Grave Avenger. Oh, Community Chalice. I'm not interested in any of these community
Okay, so
things.
what's the best option for us?
I don't know. Something
Patrick used the first one, and I guess I just
something that doesn't involve killing the guy we want on our team. That's all I care about.
Well, all of these. That's the only one.
Execute orcs who
We're going
wouldn't
to
yield
go
to the
a phallic mission.
Well, go right ahead. Oh, these are the memories, not the... So we don't actually get to interact with her, but we can remember her fondly. Think of me. Think of me fondly. When... I don't know the rest of it. Right. Please don't die, because I like when I don't have to play this. It's funnier to watch.
Where am I going?
At some point, I think we're supposed to invade one of these strongholds and like make it ours. We seem to have failed every time we've done that, though. There's your phallus.
There it is.
There it is. I forgot. Anyways. Well, I can't talk much more about Next Generation without knowing anything about it.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know if you would probably be a Picard rather than a Kirk fan, I'd guess. I think you'd appreciate his temperament.
Because temperance is what represents me the most, huh?
No, I said temperament.
Sure, I'm just saying emotion is often what people point to when they are talking
because he's obviously much more... I mean, he's like a healthy Thomas Shelby. In that he's like reserved and very like in control, and he's very much captain-like, where it's like he's very no nonsense.
See, I don't have a problem with caginess as long as it doesn't become like...
He's certainly far from cagey. Well, I don't know. He's very much the kind of like... Dominant feels like a loaded term, but very much like hierarchy, top of the hierarchy kind of guy. All right. Whereas Kirk is just a horn dog.
No, see, that does bother me. I did remember that in the original.
It is, yeah. Are you gonna actually? What are you gonna do? I'm curious.
I'm looking for where I ought to be.
Looking for work. Have sword will cut a fellow.
What? We'll cut for fellas.
Whoa! These guys don't like your cutting.
Did you hear me?
I'm more concerned about the weird albinos who take offense to you cutting off their phallus.
No, I didn't say we'll cut your phallus.
I'd like to keep our... They're on strike. Let us keep our phalluses. Eunuch rights.
Eunuch rights.
All right, well... I don't know.
Quickly running. I just gotta start sprinting!
All right, well...
In all seriousness, though, this guy just needed a healthy jog, so just figured.
Okay, sure.
Well, I certainly can't Why is it that my sprint capability
I think when you're in water, you were in the puddle.
Well, that seems a little...
That guy's reaction.
Whoa!
That guy's reaction was on point.
That was like...
Oh, you've hit a wall.
Okay.
I've hit a wall.
Oh my, a wall.
Well, look at the map to see where you gotta go.
It's like the...
I think you're going the wrong way. Wait, there might be a cave. That's not helpful at all. Hang on, look at the map again on the mini-map. It looks like there's a cave right there, or like a pass between the mountains. Look at that little alcove to your left.
To my left?
On the mini-map. It looks like that leads into a narrow passage between the rocks.
For one more night, I will take this...
Why is it you never did watch any Star Trek aside from when you were a kid? Because it doesn't seem to have grabbed you.
Well, part of it is because when I watched it, the time I watched it, I was probably only...
The time? So it was once?
No, the times that I watched it, I was only probably 10. So, I mean, it wasn't like
You're going the wrong way now. That's your
So, but I also... I'm going to get some shot. That's what I'm going to do. Shot.
I don't think you need any more. I think you are full.
But I think the other thing is that it was right around, I mean, you have to remember that culturally I was an adolescent in the dawn of, maybe not the dawn, but in the early stages of the internet and streaming and all this other stuff. And so
Star Trek was too old school for you?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, we stopped doing TV, and at that point, that was just not, it kind of fell out of...
Well, Star Trek wouldn't have been on TV.
Well, sure. That's not true. It was absolutely on TV
not at that
stations. Yes, it's not like they were new episodes.
Well, surely, but I mean, is that the only place you ever watched it was on TV?
Well, yeah,
just reruns.
Well, yes, but I mean, it was like my dad knew because obviously he grew up with it, so it's not.
Woohoo!
That was some. I just wanted to demonstrate my nonsense gymnastics.
Oh, hey, it's this place again.
You guys playing canasta?
I know nothing about canasta. What did you just do?
Oh,
wait, you got your rage. Sun rune. Yeah, you've got your elven stiffy.
I've got my elven stiffy, and I'm ready for a phallus.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man, this is digressing quickly.
That's what you get when you don't put any effort in. Well, and this game does seem to...
It brings out the worst in us.
I think they knew what they were doing.
Yes.
Execute butt. Oh, you missed your combo. I'm just imagining if we were more popular, we could put that on a t-shirt.
What? Execute butt?
That would actually be funny. That's the kind of merchandise I would buy. And wear it around town and make people ask questions.
Double axe, man. I need you to... What did he just say?
He said
break his arms. Okay, thanks for the tip.
I need you to... Oh, hey, start your phallus.
What?
It's got like a pull chain. Start, ladies and gentlemen, start your phallus. That's a frightening image. A man who can make his genitals whistle, among other sounds.
What?
I'm not going to tell you what that's from, because it's too good a joke. It'll ruin the magic. He's not even looking at you! What kind of physics glitch? I throw this axe away, and he comes back to me!
It's a boomerax! Oh!
Isn't there such a thing?
A boomerax?
I mean, like, because can't you... aren't there boomerangs that can be sharpened?
Well, they are. Yeah, that's what they were originally intended.
I don't think that they are sharp. Because then catching them would be rather a hassle. Because I'm pretty sure the boomerang's purpose was that if you missed, it would come back to you. Like, it wasn't meant to come back to you. I mean, it was, but it's
seriously,
it's him!
He's starting to be...
He's an epic one now. Why is he epic? I don't like the zooming in.
Are you listening to his voice?
Why is it...
He's continuing to zoom into his... I don't want to be intimate with your bosom. I just tripped that guy.
That's him. Kill him while he's on the ground. No more dumb music. We're never going to get to the phallus.
I'm just here for the phallus.
Oh, don't make me do the phallus. I don't want the phallus. Whoa, that orc just popped in from space.
Okay, I can't even say what just happened there. Oh dear, this is just...
Look, you just boot that guy off the edge. Stab him in his groin.
Are you gonna die yet? Why is it that my fishing moves are not...
Finishing moves are not
actually functioning?
Finishing. I don't want to...
My goodness, he's got some good... Oh, dear.
Good grief.
Happened?
Who is you? Why do
I don't know what you are.
Sorry, pal. I think you got the wrong game. God of War 6.
That was straight up. It was not even. Who was he?
I think it was actually it was a Viking got lost on his way to the wrong game.
Like that was a full on, just like yeah. Okay, go back. We're gonna have to do it again. Darn it, Keith! You're in the wrong game. Oh, sorry.
Whoop! Oh, what? Hey, we got friends all over. Oh, he just cut off his arm. All right, we got friends all over. Gooboo the Sneak, he's in. Oh yes, they call him the Sneak. What actually is that song? Is it a joke or was it a serious song?
Oh, it's called Holistic.
No, Gooboo.
Oh dear. That was the dumb singer.
Now we gotta kill
Okay.
him. We got a vengeance on Gooboo.
The Matt. Oh, okay.
Oh,
now
boy,
I'm
I
actually
think you're out
doing-
of friends.
Nope, apparently not.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, well,
Flog.
okay.
That's literally his.
Flog. I'm all right with Flog. What is his name going to be now? What's his epithet?
Molly.
Flog the... I don't know.
Phallus.
Oh, dear.
That rolls off the tongue too well.
What's he going to be?
He's Flog the Phallus.
Flog? No. Come on, guys. Well, he's now got to die. I hate
He now
him.
has an even better
Killed
shirt.
my guy.
Pretty soon he's going to have a purple shirt. It's going to be embroidered with gold tassels.
I'm angry with him. He's got to die. Flog, I want him to have a better name because that's dumb. Flog the eunuch. Yeah. Well,
he's epic
That's a
too, but I
shame.
don't know why Singer Man is still.
yeah, let's just kill him because I'm mad. Wait, where is he? Here you go. You gotta die, son. Suppose I should do some intel because that's what this is all about. Flees in terror when swarmed by flies. Damaged by beast attacks. Injured by ranged attacks. Okay, that's good to know. I'm coming to pluck your innards like those lute strings. What?
Oh, that just took a different direction as far as what I was thinking you were meaning, like plug them out of his body or whatever, but then when you just added like loot
I'm gonna
strings.
string him up. I'll take his own loot and I'll string his own intestines into it. And then I'll hang it on my wall.
Okay.
This is what I do. I want to see Talion become like not just a war chief, but like the most brutal war chief in Mordor. Should have a villain arc. Drinks, his grog out of the skulls of his enemies. Okay. Plays loots made from other people's guts. All right, well, this guy's
Smacks people with
phalluses.
phalluses.
Where's he at? Where's my guy?
Pieces of cut foreskin.
This gives a whole new meaning to throwing the gauntlet. What? Get out of here. No, not today. Okay, I think he just made much more noise than was necessary. Alright. Where is my fellow? How do I do the thing that is the magic vision? Is that him? That's gotta be him right there. Out of focus. Fine. Get him back here. I want to string him up.
His pull string.
Well, that was it. You're no.
That's all you got. That verse was weak.
Get some new material.
It's It's no wonder they didn't let you play Fruitsack.
What is the nature of that?
What?
I'm sorry, what is he doing there? Ouch. Uh-oh, I don't want to be manhandled. Bad touch. Who are you? What? Was this the guy that killed me before? Is he a friend of his? He's looking the wrong way. Give me the gay man.
Give me the business.
Oh, filth. Why are these camps so tightly knit that I can't just come in and kill a guy and leave? Mordor was less populated in my day. Okay, excuse me. Why did that have to happen? I am so close to killing him. I just need to hit and run. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I got me.
Elven Rage. Use it solely on him.
I do not even know what's happening anymore. So help me if he is not dead. There you go. Look at the arrows that are in him. So help me. Let me do it. So help me if he survives this by some means of contrivance. Whoa! Well,
Please, I think not. I think that decidedly
quite
says
some
no.
contrivance. Give me whatever that is. I deserve. I hope it's his loot. Okay, am I just taking a breather after that? Got me in the nads. Oh, I was hoping I could take his loot, string it with his hair. All right, I'm out of here. Bye. Right. I am at some point supposed to invade one of these strongholds, aren't I? Let's just try that. Reshkoob. Nah. Let me out of here, please. Don't want to be here. What happened here? Fire. Okay. I'm trying to leave. Let me out, please. Oof. Who is shouting in creepy demonic voice? Okay.
Did the loot? Was that a?
We're talking about this. Entirely new subject.
I'm trying to think. That's a separate instrument, obviously, completely to the guitar. But was it
it's
a
a sort of proto guitar.
Well, that's what I was wondering. If it's a.
Oh.
It was a bit of the pre.
This. All right. Oh, Scoth! I don't want to have to kill him. Well, maybe I do.
He's just a wrestler. Who cares?
What? Will not guard you for long, Orc.
Yeah, look at what happened to their hands. They're all munted. No wonder they won't guard you for long. It's a wonder they can hold a bow.
Keep guarding me, guards! I can't even pull another string back.
Wait, hang on. There's an
You talking about this bow? You can't possibly be talking about this bow.
Isn't that a lost artifact? I want it.
That's why compound is better, ladies and gentlemen. Do you have an opinion on that?
No. I'm sorry. Swing and a miss for you there, but I don't. Nope. String your entrails.
Across the...
No, nowhere.
pavement.
Just string them.
Just string them.
Up on the walls. Good Christmas decoration. Nernan Gondorian thingy. A book. Tales of Farthest... What? Umbal? Umbar. Okay, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I don't care.
Alrighty. Whee! No, too far! No, you're making too much noise. Alright, come on. I'm killing archers to draw out a Scoth. It sounds like if you combine goth with something else, and I'm not sure what the something else is yet. There's a lot of archers around here. You're not gonna help me out with that, are you?
Nope.
Gonna leave you to hang with that attempt at a.
Well, what?
I don't know.
What else? I mean, ska is the only thing that you've already said.
Yeah, but that was for music, and I don't even know what ska is. I just know that it's dumb.
You don't know what ska is? I feel like it's.
I know that it almost feels like
It's almost
a joke.
reggae-ish.
But then why? It
Ish.
must be different because otherwise we would just call it reggae. Is it more like aggressive reggae?
It's metal reggae.
It's reggae plus rap. Because most reggae is too lighthearted. It's angry reggae. Are you just making this up, or is this a fact?
Rage A.
Rage A.
Rage A.
Okay, how many archers
Am I
does this
making
guy
up what?
have?
The fact that ska is like similar to reggae?
Yes.
No, that's not made up. That's a fact.
I'm not making this up.
There's certainly similarities as far as tonal
yeah.
and rhythmic.
I'm not even sure what defines reggae, to be honest.
I don't.
It's nothing I've ever experimented
Steel
with.
drum. I'm just
Is
playing.
that it?
No, I was joking. I'm not
Are you
sure,
sure?
what defines it either.
I don't
I think
know.
it's pretty sure it's just strictly Bob Marley who defines it.
Well, but he wasn't the only one, surely.
Worry.
Why, there's all this stuff I never got. Ranger's armor, okay. Thanks for just... you're awfully accommodating.
They're just like,
Coming
there
in
he is.
Well, it doesn't fit us anyways. Okay, how many of these guys do I gotta kill?
Drop
How
the
many more?
flies. Por si las moscas.
Drop the flies. Drop the flies. I'm just gonna shoot the archers with my bow. They will die by cruel irony. Nope. Eh. I actually don't want anything to do with you, pal. I'd like you to just leave me alone. That's not even... He didn't even pierce his cheek. He pierced a skin tag on his cheek. Oh. What is the red thing? I don't want to come down there because I got a big fat guy.
You know, it's a good thing you're not a big fan. I probably made that reference before.
And you were so embarrassed that you felt the need to abandon it
Yes, I
midstream.
did.
This guy's trying to have cornrows and it ain't working.
Well, he's got the fro going on, so maybe he just thought he could go with it with the
He couldn't.
baldness.
He's
on
wrong,
either
and I'm going to
side.
hold him accountable. With my
That's
sword.
actually why you're here. Has nothing to do with anything else. Those cornrows are terrible, pal.
I'm gonna slap you like a naughty child. Okay, can you get your goons out of here? I'd like a nice one-on-one fight, please. Whoa! Get back here! I want to execute butt! Execute butt! Okay, where's the butt I can execute? Oh, I missed my chance. Where'd my guy go? There he is. Well, whoever it is, he's putting his wrestling chops to good use. Get out of here. I want to hack you up like Christmas turkey. No, get your big fat guy out of the ring.
It's a tag team.
Well, but that's
Use
not...
your elfin shot.
I don't have any. I should have restocked up, but he came in the middle of the fight and he's on fire. I hope that this is at least hurting him. That was a useless thing to do. Okay, the big fat guy is hurting people who aren't me. Execute butt! That should have worked.
Just ouch. That's
He's enraged by mortal wounds. Well, that happens. He's got a thing for that, I guess.
It says enraged, not engorged.
It could be. It could be a clever censorship. Get back here.
He's enraged, if you know what I mean.
Exactly. Makes perfect sense. No, the guy's almost dead. Just let me kill him. Get out of here. I want to pound him into mulch. No. Get out of my life. Yay. What is happening to him?
Sword has become enchanted.
What?
That guy's doing flips.
Mission complete. I got some stuff. What was this about? Is this outpost mine now? Do I win? He's terrified by the prowess with which I murdered that man's butt. Don't better lock them doors, Whitey. This is my hood now. All right. Seriously, do I own this place? He was the leader of this little encampment. Oh, monument. But I gotta smash it, and then I'll do the phallus. Smash a monument, grab a phallus.
Smash a monument, grab a phallus.
What?
Rather than save a horse, ride a cowboy. Come on. That wasn't that far.
It was pretty far. Is this a monument, you say? This, I wouldn't have known. Well, okay, this is a strange monument, but... there you go. Come on. There's no real explanation as to how I affect that, but...
You're
I like that. That guy's reaction was on point. How did you do that?
I'm an earthbender.
It's a secret crossover game. All right, now I'll take the phallus.
Wow.
Nope. Give me the warrior gem. Thank you. I am the Unikaiser. I will take your phallus.
Wow.
What's the word for the...
Unikaiser, or you could say Unikaiser.
Where's the... there's the stars in alternate history I don't want to see.